War. War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Well, that was impressive. What's up, broskies? My name's Elementface, and I'm bringing you a Fallout New Vegas Let's Play. We're gonna go through on hardcore mode, and we're going to pwn some noobs in the form of tribals and whatnot. Alright, so we're gonna construct our name first. This is Doc Mitchell, by the way. Yes, I can tell you my name. My name is Ass. Oh yeah. No, not as. Ass. There we go.
I can't say it's what I'd have.
Well, fuck you then.
That's your name. That's your
Yeah,
name.
damn right it's my
I'm Doc
name.
Mitchell. Welcome.
What kind of name is Doc? Who named you
Now,
Doc,
I
huh?
hope you don't mind, but I
Bugs
have to
Bunny?
go
What's
root
up, Doc?
around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out.
Why'd you do that?
I take pride in my needle.
Oh, but you do.
But you'd better tell me if I left anything out.
Why is my penis on my forehead? Explain that. Explain it to me.
How'd I do?
I don't know. My ass is on the back of my head. You tell me. We're gonna be a girl, so it's easier to look at. The first preset's fine. I really don't care. She's bonable. Who cares? Yes, I want that to be my character.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered.
Hey,
Okay.
what are you doing? Don't touch me.
sense keeping
No flashbacks. No, wait, I'm just dizzy from, you know, sleeping for 5 days. Whatever.
Good.
Ooh, let's look around.
Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine?
That thing right there.
Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so this is where you set up your primary attributes. This little thingy right here. Vigor tester, whatever it's called. Vigor tester, matic thingy. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, so there's a lot of things you can do here. You can subtract points, reassign them to other areas. And each primary attribute constitutes to something in combat and also a primary skill. So strength attributes to like melee, unarmed, but it also affects how effective your weapons are and which weapons you can carry, because some weapons have a strength requirement. Perception controls when you get the little red tick marks. Endurance controls your health. Charisma controls how much health your companions have. Intelligence controls how many skill points you get when you level up. Agility affects how fast your action points regenerate for VATs. Luck controls critical hits, things that require percentages, chances, whatnot. And you know, there's builds, like there's a tank class where you you know, jack up your strength and endurance. There's another one where you jack up your perception so you can sneak around. I'm going to build you guys the best class you will ever play. Okay, are you ready? Alright, so we're going to start from the beginning. Strength. We're going to leave that one alone. Perception. We're going to leave that one alone. Endurance. We're going to leave that one alone. Charisma. We're going to leave that one alone. Intelligence. Okay, we're going to do one more point. Okay, maybe another. Okay, another one. And you're probably thinking, whoa, Element Face, what are you doing? Well, what are you mad? All of your points in intelligence. Nothing in agility and nothing in luck. So all in all, everything is flat across the board except intelligence. And you might be thinking to yourself, hey, it seems kind of dumb to put all your eggs in one basket. Well, I say to you, you've obviously never played an MMO. Because the way you become powerful in an MMO is you put all of your eggs in one basket skill. But there's another reason for this. So if we go back from the beginning, from the very start, and this is taking too long. If you look, no matter which attribute you decide to level up, there is something that you're not going to use. For example, if you choose strength, you're probably either going to choose melee or unarmed. You're not going to put skills in both because you've got a weapon, why not use it? You've trained unarmed, why train melee? It's pointless. Perception. Okay, maybe this one might not have overlap on it, but actually it does. Explosives and energy weapons. You'll almost never use explosives. Explosives is pointless in this game. Endurance. Again, unarmed, you have overlap. It's pointless. Charisma. Barter speech, companion nerve. Barter and speech, they have nothing to do with combat. So you're better off just leveling them up with skill points. But if you look at intelligence, no matter which class you decide to make, a sniper, a heavy gunner, a light gunner, it doesn't matter. You're going to use every one of those. You're always going to use science, you're always going to use repair, you're always going to use medicine, and you're always going to use skill points. Again, with agility and luck is something that's not fun to mess with. But you get the point. No matter which class you decide you want to make, intelligence, every skill will always be used. So we're just going to jack up intelligence, and if we need any points other places, there's a way of getting it via perks or chemical augmentations. Alright.
Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good.
Yeah, I'm smarter than you.
Well, we know your vitals.
You're Doc. I am Doctor.
That don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn and dropping. What do you say
Jump,
you take a
jump,
seat on my
jump.
couch and we go through a couple of questions?
Okay, I just rated my intelligence as 10 and you're asking me if I can sit on the couch. Yeah, I can sit on the couch. Let me show you how you sit on the couch. Okay, you just like in Minecraft, you squat and won't let me sneak. Okay, you actually have to choose to sit on it.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Meat.
House.
Meat. Actually, doctor.
Night.
Rape. Oops, sorry.
Enemy.
I don't know.
Light.
Yagami.
Mother.
Fucker.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say.
Okay.
First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
The fuck it is.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Can you help me with this one?
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
Stop asking me questions.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
That's interesting.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Taste my ass.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Inkblot test.
Okay. How about this one?
Inkblot test.
Last one.
Inkblot test.
Well, that's all she wrote.
Oh wait, was I
Don't have
supposed to...
nothing compare
Sorry.
it to, so maybe you...
Okay, so that little questionnaire is kind of pointless. It's really only there for newer people. Alright, so here's why you jacked up intelligence. Because if you look, science and repair is already at 25. And your skills, they go in portions of 25 usually. Barter and speech, those ones, they're a little different because you'll get different dialogue options. You don't it's not necessarily at like 25, 50, 75, but everything else pretty much, particularly the weapons. So your medicine, your repair, and your science is already at 25, and that's a good place to be. Now the next one you probably want to do, if you're doing hardcore, is survival. That way you can hunt down animals and use their meat for food. And survival also gives you enhanced effects from food. Okay, so next we're going to do speech. And I can tell you, speech is probably one of the most important things in this game. It will get you out of so much shit. You won't believe it. Okay, so speech, trust me. Okay, now the next one. And you're gonna have to trust, or you don't have to trust me on this one, but this one is up to you. If you want to use energy weapons, this is where you would choose energy weapons. If you want to do guns, this is where you would choose guns. If you wanted to do melee, where is it? Melee, you would choose melee. Okay? That last bit is your choice. That's it. Now, you have to listen to me. Actually, no, not speech. Actually, yes. No, not speech. We want to do barter. Because barter is more important early on, and then once we get our first level, we'll level up speech to 25. Okay, and then we choose our weapon. So ignore speech, choose barter. Trust me, you want barter. Don't do unarmed. Unarmed is pointless. Don't do explosives. Explosives it's hard to support. And everything else, you'll just level up as you need it. Don't level up sneak unless you want to be a sneaking character, in which case you would replace barter with sneak because you'd end up stealing everything you need instead of just buying it. Alright, so this is the build I like. I like barter, energy, and survival with intelligence on 10.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you.
No.
I got a form for you to fill out, so I can get a sense of
I
your
thought he was going to
history.
proposition me.
Just a formality.
What's up, Doc?
You got a family history of being
Giggity.
shot in the head.
Built to destroy. Okay, so for mine, Wild Wasteland, that's if like you're playing through a second time, because what it does is it just causes weird things to happen. Like there's this event that you only get if you do Wild Wasteland, where you have a bunch of grannies with bowling pins try to kill you. Just real stupid stuff. But you almost always want good-natured, because if you noticed when we tagged our primary weapon skill, whether it be energy weapons, guns, or melee, it put us at 30. So if we choose good-natured, we lose 5, but we're still at 25, so we get the next tier of weapons, which is the 25 tier instead of just the 0 tier. And then it also takes away from explosives, guns, melee weapons, and unarmed. You're really only supposed to choose one weapon class. You know, energy, gun, unarmed, or not unarmed, don't choose unarmed, but melee. So really you're only losing 5 points, but you will always use barter, medicine, repair, science, and speech, always. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, minus 5, that's a 20-point net gain. That's pretty good. Okay, then anything after that is on how you built your class. Built to destroy, don't choose that. Fast shot, that's if you want to be a tanking type. Where you're using heavy weapons and heavy armor, where accuracy really isn't important because you're probably going to be using automatic weapons. 4 eyes, don't choose that. Heavy-handed, don't choose that because you won't be... Or actually, use heavy-handed if you're using melee weapons. I thought that only affected unarmed. Kamikaze, don't choose that. Loose cannon, don't choose that because we don't use explosives. Small frame, don't choose that. And trigger discipline if you're going to be something other than a tank type, like a sniper, an energy weapon user, a non-heavy weapon type kind of guy, more of the medium-light type. Okay? So, I'm going to go with good-natured. Always choose good-natured, and then trigger discipline.
Alright, I guess that about does it.
Yes, it is.
Come with me, I'll see you later.
Oh, yeah. Look at that belly button. That's a sexy belly button. Look at it. Look at that belly button. Oh yeah. Come on, you're taking too long. Taking too long. Taking too long. Come on, damn it! Oh, don't tell me he's stuck. Jeez, you're slow as molasses. Moles asses.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was I hope.
Yeah, Pip-Boy, what now?
And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
She was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the...
Ugh. Okay, so I've decided on all my other characters I've been a good guy, so we're gonna be an asshole.
Didn't have much choice, I'm afraid. You should talk to Sonny Smiles before you leave town. I reckon some of the...
Alright. Okay, so now we're gonna go over hardcore mode. And what hardcore mode is, it actually does a lot of things. First off, it adds a hydration, a hunger, and a sleep deprivation level. Those things you have to maintain. You have to keep yourself hydrated, you have to keep yourself from starving, and you can't let yourself be too exhausted. Okay, so that's the first thing it does. The second thing it does is if you damage your limbs, stem packs will not repair your limbs. You have to use a doctor's bag. Third thing it does, all stem packs heal over time, not instantly like they do in normal mode. So if you activate a stem pack, it only heals over time. You have to wait 8 seconds for it to be done. Okay, and then it does some other things. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, that's what it does. And if you need to repair your limbs, you have to either use the doctor's bag, talk to a doctor, or sleep in what's considered a well-rested bed, which is a bed that you either rented or own. So we're going to do hardcore. Oh, and it causes your ammunition to have weight. Alright, so before we go, I'm going to turn our light on, and we're going to loot Doc, because we're assholes. But in all honesty, the game doesn't care that we do it. Ain't that a kick in the head? Medical brace. Open the gun case. Ooh. Found some stuff in there. Anti-venom, stem packs, Rad-X, hammer. We don't need a hammer right now. Okay. And if you decide you want to do melee weapons, the game will end up being more like Oblivion. Okay, so I think I have the repair for it. Yep. Okay. Always collect sunset sarsaparillas and drink them, and you'll find out why later. But just trust me. Just collect any you can. Okay, now here, choose stem packs, because I never use drugs, because first off, just say no. And secondly, you can get an addiction to them, and then any effects that you get from them, if you're not actually on them, then it goes the other direction. So if like you take Psycho and it causes 25% damage increase, well, if Psycho wears off and you're addicted, then you have minus 25%. So stem packs are better. Okay, and stuff we don't care about, more stuff we don't care about. More stuff we don't care about. I think that's all we can get from here. That's all we can loot from Doc. He saved our lives and we're going to loot him. See what's got in the footlocker. Some ammunition, we can sell that. Break it down, make better stuff. Better stuffs. First aid box. Okay, always collect empty syringes. Always collect those. You always want water, always. Go ahead and pick up any steadies or drugs you find, because you can just sell them. Or if you're really in a bind, you can use them, but don't use them like a druggie. Open the refrigerator. We're going to loot all the food. Oven should have some food in it. Yep. Okay, I think that's all we can get from Doc. Alrighty. Off we go. Into the world, but first we're going to repair stuff. There we go. Here we go. Hey broskies. I just wanted to say thanks for watching my video and to remind you to subscribe and like this video. Be sure to check out my Facebook and MinecraftForum.net threads. You can find these in the links in the description or on my YouTube channel. If you wish to be featured in a video, just send me a private message to my Facebook or YouTube accounts. All you need is a Skype account. Thanks again, broskies!